New question, the member from Lambton-Kent-Middlesex.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My question today is to the Premier. In December of 2015, Ontario's Auditor General, Bonnie Lysyk, reported that this government had handed out hundreds of corporate grants totaling $1.87 billion. Many of these were handed out by invitation only, as we all know, with most going to the largest and wealthiest companies. Speaker, I have asked for this list to be made public so that all taxpayers can see how their money has been spent, what companies received the money, and how many jobs, if any, were created. Mr. Speaker, my question this morning is very simple. Why won't this Liberal government make the list of corporate grant recipients public for everybody in the province of Ontario to see?
Minister of Economic Development and Growth.
Minister of Economic Development and Growth.
Well, Mr. Speaker, let me answer that question quite simply. We are and we will. We put forward on a website all of the investments that we've made because we're very proud of them from, I think it's 2013 forward, something like that. And then for the investments prior to that, we're in the process of putting them online as well. We're very proud of those investments, Mr. Speaker, but we do have an obligation to go back to the businesses to let them know what's being put forward, what's being made public, so we don't hurt their, so we protect their what do they call it? Commercial integrity. But what we are very, very proud of the investments we've made. In fact, Mr. Speaker, we're now up to $3.1 billion of investments that we've made. That's leveraged $31 billion of private sector investment, 175,000 jobs. We want every one of those jobs to be put on the website so Ontarians know that we support those jobs. And remember.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, Speaker, back to the Premier. I first started asking for this government to release a list of all corporate grant handouts 326 days ago, and so far, just like the Auditor General and all MPPs, I've been stonewalled. So it makes me wonder, Mr. Speaker, what is the reason for the Liberals to keep the list of nearly $2 billion that was handed out to private corporations secret? Is it because most of the money went to Liberal-held ridings? Or is it because they got caught in a cash for access scheme where Liberal friends secured contracts like the wind energy companies? Mr. Speaker, taxpayers deserve to know. Will the government release the full list today of the 374 companies that received billions of dollars from Ontario's taxpayers? If not, then why not?
Seated, please. Never too late to get a warning. Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we're proud to put that information out. We want every Ontarian to know that we've invested $3.1 billion in our business support programs. That's leveraged $31 billion of private sector investment and 175,000 jobs. And, Mr. Speaker, to be sure, a good majority of those, or many of them, most of it, has gone into Conservative ridings more than Liberal ridings. Liberal ridings since 2013. $72.89 million of the Jobs and Prosperity Fund. Conservative ridings, $85.74. Mr. Speaker, in the Regional Economic Development Funds, Liberal ridings, $13.955 million since 2013. Conservative ridings, $18.86 million. Mr. Speaker, he's got his numbers reversed. We're creating jobs in every riding across this province, including the member opposite, who I think's received about $2 million worth of business support programs and tens of thousands of jobs. We're proud of